From the moment I was born, I was always a happy person. I was a baby that was smart, who was filled with laughter and joy that would warm the hearts of my parents and everyone around me. Despite the fact that I was an only child, life was absolutely amazing. I was also a very fun girl too. I loved to play. During the summer days, I'd always go to the park with my friends and we'll have an absolutely wonderful time. But I always felt different from everyone. I felt alone inside. And as I grew older, these feelings grew with me. Socializing became hard, and being around mixed company made me so stressed out. What was wrong with me? Whenever my friends wanted us to meet up and have a good time, I would always make excuses as to why I couldn't go, until eventually they stopped asking. Soon, I lost all my friends, and I didn't blame them for leaving. I was so upset with myself. How could I cause this? Why wouldn't this feeling go away? But there was nothing I could do. This was my new life now. Alone and lonely, left with nothing but my thoughts. Sometimes I visit the park that we grew up playing at and sit in silence and just remember all the memories we had there. I tell myself that one day we'd be friends again, but I knew that it wasn't true. My life remained the same. That was until I met him. His name was Sean, and he had the most beautiful smile I'd ever seen. There was just something about him that made me feel warm inside, a feeling that I hadn't felt for years. I knew that I had to find some way to talk to Sean, but how could I when I was so afraid? The next day, I saw Sean at the library, and I gathered all my courage to say hi. We spoke and exchanged numbers. I felt like I was on top of the world, but I was also very afraid to text him. I mean, what would I say? After I texted him, we started to talk and then hang out. We became good friends, and over time, we became best friends, and our love grew. It was amazing. By being in his presence daily, I became happy again, and all I could do is smile. I became a fearless, confident, strong Black woman who was finally ready to face the world. With his help, I was able to get over my fear, and I got my friends back. My life had just changed in a heartbeat. I'm yet to find the words that can actually describe how I feel about Sean. When I look at him, I'm at peace because I not only found a love in him, but I found a best friend too. Every day, I thank God for loving me and knowing what I needed enough to create someone so loving, kind, and strong just for me.